So many things remind us that spring is near here in the northern hemisphere. The garden awakens, the flowers stretch taller toward the light, and nature moves forward in its endless cycle of renewal. Transformation is happening all around us, within the earth, within the universe, and within ourselves. Just as the trees grow stronger after enduring the weight of winter storms, we too become more resilient with every hardship we survive. The more challenges we face, the deeper our roots grow, grounding us in strength that others who have never endured the same will never truly understand. A flower that has never felt the cold of winter may bloom, but it will never possess the same resilience as one that has fought its way through frost and darkness, only to rise again in the warmth of spring. Strength is not given, it is earned through survival, just as nature proves with every new season. And now we have reached the Spring Equinox, my birthday, a day of perfect balance where light and darkness stand as equals before the days stretch ever longer toward the sun. Each hardship we have endured becomes part of us, shaping who we are, making us unshakable. This season of renewal is a reminder that after every trial, after every winter, we rise stronger, wiser, and ready to embrace the light once more. We are in full speed of wild change, and the year of truth will not always be gentle in revealing what has been hidden. It feels as if humanity itself is splitting between those clinging to a long-gone false reality and those who have evolved, realizing that we must move forward, connected on a higher vibration. This shift is undeniable, and we are all feeling it in different ways. For weeks I have withdrawn, stepping back in solitude, hermiting to process how I can send out something positive in this crucial time. The magnetic shifts from the sun are now fluctuating intensely, and I sense how deeply they affect us all. There is a need to ground, to move with awareness, and to stand firm with truth. Just like the flowers reaching for the light, we must rise with clarity, strength, and connection. In nature, everything is perfectly aligned. The way plants grow toward the sun, how birds instinctively know their migration paths, and how the great shifts in the universe unfold with precision. This is the true intelligence and power that governs life. As humans, we often fool ourselves into believing we hold control. But power is only borrowed, and if we misuse it through greed, destruction, or dishonesty, nature will strike back. It can come as illness, natural disasters, pandemics, or in the worst cases, sudden death. In the midst of a chaotic world, there is something deeply grounding about working with the soil, tending to plants, and simply listening to the birds. Nature is a steady force, reminding us of our place in something much greater. When we immerse ourselves in it, we reconnect with balance, patience, and truth. Our children are watching. They see how we respond to the world, how we treat others, and what we choose to value. Do we want them to grow up believing that bullying, shouting, and dishonesty are acceptable? Or do we want them to learn from nature, where quiet resilience, respect, and harmony create real strength? The choice is ours, but nature has already shown the way. Stay rooted, stand tall, listen. That is what nature teaches us, every second, every minute, every day, and every year. And in spring, everything begins again. In essence, staying attuned to nature and its rhythms offers a grounding force amidst electromagnetic and societal upheavals. Embracing these practices can foster inner peace as we navigate the complexities of our evolving world. 2025 is the year when long-buried truths will surface, and many of us will find ourselves walking new paths, guided by a deeper sense of purpose. It is a time of endings, of cycles, of illusions, and unfortunately, even of lifetimes for those who remain bound to the past. The old ways of power, status, and material wealth will lose their grip, and what will truly matter in the future is something far greater: the ability to be kind. If you have already chosen truth, honesty, and kindness as your way of being, you may have noticed something. When you withdraw from conflict, when you no longer engage in the old games, those still clinging to them won't know how to respond. There is power in not reacting, in standing in quiet clarity while the world shifts. Some of us have faced so much noise, manipulation, and struggle that we now see only one path forward: choosing peace, choosing kindness, choosing a new way. Nature mirrors this transformation. The seasons change without resistance. The trees let go of their leaves without fear, and the rivers carve new paths without hesitation. Nothing in nature clings to what is already gone. Those who hold on to the past, to control and deception, will struggle against the current of change. The world is shifting. Choose your path wisely. It has been years since I've sent out something like this, but the energy in late March and into April 2025 feels different. Powerful, shifting, undeniable. Spring is moving forward. Flowers reach higher toward the light. Leaves unfold, and the scent of new life fills the air. When goats and sheep are let out onto the fresh grass, we witness the pure joy of being alive and free. And deep down we all long for that same freedom. This spring isn't just about nature's renewal. Big changes are coming. Changes that will shake the world as the old and new collide. April will be a time of revelations, where truth surfaces and those clinging to outdated structures may find themselves struggling. Spring has always been a time of great shifts. Throughout history, it has marked periods of liberation and new beginnings, and in diplomacy, spring has played a role as leaders sought reconciliation and a fresh start. Even science backs this idea. People naturally feel more hopeful and connected in spring, spending more time outdoors and coming together in communities. Lower stress levels and less crime, proving that nature itself encourages peace. With the shifts ahead, it's more important than ever to stay rooted. Seek nature, sit in your garden, walk by the sea, listen to the birds. This is how we stay balanced when the world around us feels unstable. Be mindful of what you absorb. Not all voices are speaking truth, and fear is a powerful tool. Choose peace over conflict, presence over distraction. In nature, there is no urgency, no struggle to control. Only the quiet intelligence of life unfolding exactly as it should. A seed does not force itself to grow. It simply responds to warmth, moisture, and light. Trees do not resist the changing seasons. They surrender to cycles that have existed for millennia. The garden does not rush to bloom, yet everything arrives in perfect time. Science confirms what nature already knows. Calm is not passive. It is a state of deep alignment. When we spend time in green spaces, our nervous system shifts, stress hormones decrease, and our brain enters a more coherent rhythm. Nature does not just surround us, it recalibrates us. And yet, the world outside moves faster, louder, more chaotic. We are told that progress is movement, that success is noise, that stillness is idleness. But nature teaches otherwise. Strength is in rootedness. Growth is in patience. Renewal is in knowing when to rest and when to rise. In times of turbulence, the greatest choice we can make is to choose our own kind of peace, the kind that comes from knowing when to engage and when to retreat, when to listen and when to let go. The kind of peace that is not about avoiding the world, but about moving through it without being shaken by its storms. So plant your hands in the earth. Walk barefoot on the grass. Watch the wind move through the trees. Let nature remind you, peace is not something you find, it is something you become. I wish you a peaceful transition into the spring equinox. I will return soon. Seek inner peace, light a candle, and let its warmth remind you of the light within. Stay kind and shine your light.